making a face. I make weird faces when I
Nah,
talk to
you're
her.
good. I'm gonna set this back up here. While
Yeah, boss. You do your
I
thing,
shouldn't
man.
have picked it up.
Hey, you're all good.
Somebody will be back on a second. Yeah, oops, Vernon. I hit the cancel button and canceled the whole live out. So we probably lost about everybody, but I'm hoping a few of them will come back. But glad you come back, Vernon. Vernon's up in Michigan. He's a ways off. But yeah, Wayne, I'm sure he can get you a ton of tattoo business.
Heck yeah, man.
So
I
that worked
certainly do
out
appreciate
good.
the plug.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Absolutely appreciate you letting me do this while we're in here.
Of course, man. We'd just be chatting anyway.
Oh yeah, and that works. We have everybody in here chatting. Hey, we got three in here. So hey everybody, whoever's on here, Toby, um, it's big, but man, I accidentally hit cancel button when I picked it up. I only got one hand, so I'll show you. It's a pretty good size one.
It doesn't look like much yet.
Yeah, he's gonna have it looking real good in a minute, in just a little bit. But I'm gonna put this over here where you can see.
I don't know if it's.
Yeah,
You can
that'll
grab
work.
that table and scoot it closer.
That'll work right there. Um, and that way you can have everybody in it and you can see what he's doing. People are coming back. Yep. Hey, Running Over Garden Life. I'm getting some ink. I'm getting all tatted up, getting all tough looking. Now I've got on my tattoos. I've got a bingo card, a music note, and Darth Vader. I think any gang will be afraid of me now. So next one I'm getting is Mickey Mouse. Yeah, I'm in the top left of the screen. Yeah, I got us. I'm trying to make it where you can see what he's doing there. Uh, so anyway, that's what I'm hoping to do. Uh, but yeah, he's doing some good work. So uh, heck yeah, get inked up, boss. Yeah, that's right. I like it. I like that's Crazy Family Homestead. Uh, yeah, I'm eclectic. That's right. That is it. Uh, that is exactly right. Good to see you, Amy. Uh, I would like to get Mighty Mouse. I would love to get Mighty Mouse. I wanted to get a Superman tattoo right here with the F in it instead of a SF for Super Frank, but Tina wouldn't let me do it. She told me that was stupid. So she didn't want to let me do the Darth Vader, but I told her she'd get a hummingbird if I could get a Darth Vader. And he's putting a hummingbird and a bluebird on Tina's arm, and it's gonna look really good. But Tina's the one with all the tattoos. I don't have. Tina's got like 14. I have. This is my third one. Oh, you was kidding? Yeah, no, I'm not. I'd like to get a Mighty Mouse. I like Mighty Mouse. I think he's pretty cool. But yeah, yeah, I'm wanting to. I've got, believe it or not, crazy as it sounds, and different people feel different ways about tattoos. But um, you know, I've got tattoos before, and God's never had a problem with me about it. And I'm 100%. It's like
You're
Tyler's.
leaving this behind when you go.
Yeah, you're leaving this behind when you go. That's exactly right. And Tyler's a Christian here that's putting the tattoo on me. I'm a Christian, so. But I like it, and it has spiritual meaning for me. That's why I'm getting it. Uh, been forever since you saw him. Yeah, me too. Mighty Mouse was cool when I was a kid. I thought those Mighty Mouse cartoons were awesome, but I hadn't seen him in a long time either. Yeah, we got seven back on. Good deal. We're starting to build back up. Whoever was on this live before, I apologize for canceling it a minute ago. I picked the phone up. My finger hit the cancel button. And I was like, oh man, you're kidding. I just canceled the live, and I did. I just absolutely canceled it out and didn't mean to. So I apologize to y'all for that. But he says he ain't having no pain, Amy. Micro Farmer said he's doing real good. but I'm sure he'll answer you in the thing. But that's amazing how that shoulder surgery and you're not having any pain. I don't know how you did that, but I think it's cool. Let's see here. Hey, House of Bling, how are y'all doing? Yeah, I'm getting me a tattoo. I'm getting all tatted up. This is gonna be cool. Well, I can understand that. And why it's talking about that, Vernon, in the Bible, um, a lot of people thought that if they did things like that, they were treating that as that was their God.
What is it?
Idol worship. He said, putting names of dead people on your flesh. And that's the reason why it says in a couple of places not to mark yourself like the heathen do and stuff like that. But that they
pagan ritual.
that's pagan ritual scarification is what they're talking about. That's exactly right. And what they were talking about on that was those people believed if they didn't have this done that they were not going to go to heaven. And there's nothing that can keep you out of heaven except for failure to believe in Christ. So that's how we look at it. But no painkillers. Uh, man, she must have been one of the best in the country. That is awesome. I can't believe that, Micro Farmer. That is absolutely awesome. I'm getting a Darth Vader. Um, I'll show you in a second when he gets. Okay. If y'all see that.
I will continue to say it don't look like.
So I got a base cliff there. I'm getting a Death Star right up there by it.
Good.
But yeah, that's what's getting done. So it's pretty cool. Oh yeah, that's a blessing, isn't it? Tina had that shoulder surgery. She was in miserable pain for 6 months. Had to have another frozen shoulder surgery to break it loose, and she was probably 10 months before she could move her arm. I mean, it was awful. So you're doing good. That's awesome. Might not leave any scar. That's awesome. Yeah, blessed with the Holy Spirit's the only thing that you can get that messes you up. Hey, Gail, how are you doing, Gail Southern Living? We're getting a tattoo. Or I'm getting a tattoo. If I say we're, I say stuff like that all the time, like we're doing this. And that sounds like, well, yeah, we are. But when I say we're getting a tattoo, it makes me sound like I got multiple personalities or something like that. Anyway, I'll show you what Tyler's doing over here. That's exactly right, Vernon. You were straight up on it. Yeah, were you not feeling good? Yeah, it should be. It should be really, really nice. It's a Darth Vader, Gail. But the 25th one, good grief. I'll tell you what, that's bad, Vernon. That is tough. But I'm what's everybody doing on Saturday night? Yeah, Tina's getting a tattoo too. I'm sorry, Gail. I'm sorry you're sick. Can I move up just a second? Oh, I'm fat and this chair's putting my rear end to sleep.
If you need to break it all or anything, just holler.
Might need to get up in a minute, a walk now, just a little bit.
Say when.
College classes, that's awesome. We were talking about college. I went to the same school he went to. And drinking hot chocolate and watching the girls play. That sounds like a wonderful evening. How is it cold up there, Amy? Chilling with the girls, wives at work, saving lives. That's awesome. Last one was steel rod in the shoulder, working on towards my master's. That's awesome, man. That is absolutely awesome. The last one was a steel rod from my shoulder to my elbow. Good grief, Vernon, that sounds bad. It sounds just awesome, awful. But that's awesome working on your masters. Uh, uh, hot in Oklahoma. Uh, just finished watching Spider-Man: Homecoming. Ain't that a good movie, man? I love that movie, Spider-Man: Homecoming.
Thank you.
That was a whole lot better than that other Spider-Man that was out.
Tobey Maguire?
Yeah.
I mean, not Tobey Maguire, Andrew Garfield.
Yeah. Let's see here. I lost everybody. No, it doesn't hurt. Hey, yeah, hey, Georgia's trapping and fishing. Now he's in Palmetto, Georgia. Uh, that's cool. Appreciate it there, man. No, it don't hurt. It don't hurt at all. Master's degree absolutely is awesome. I wish I had my sister's got her PhD, but I hadn't got anything really. I went to college, but I didn't graduate from college. I went for 4 years like a dummy and didn't graduate. Um, how many tattoos do I have? I have 3, but one of them is pretty big and this other one's pretty big, so I don't know how many that would count as. But I have 3. I have a bingo card on this arm, a Darth Vader on this arm, and a bass clef on this arm. And that's all I got. Said thanks, Vernon. Yeah, I know it. Orchid said she's glad it's not her getting the needle poked in. It doesn't hurt really. Oh, I love Full Metal Jacket and then Hamburger Hill. That's 2 good movies. Then Platoon. Hey, what's going on, Daddy Duck? You doing all right? But man, I'm telling you, those movies you mentioned right there, Micro Farmer, are some of the best movies there is. They're awesome. Now I'm a big Marvel fan, so I like anything, Spider-Man, anything Marvel is I'm a big fan of. Like tattoos, but too scared of needles. Believe it or not, you can't feel it, can you? I mean,
It's not bad.
it feels like it doesn't feel like a needle going in your skin, really. It feels like he's just pressing down hard with, I don't know, like just something sharp, but not real sharp.
It's very unique. There's not a whole lot of sensations in it like that.
Trying to up your game, Daddy Duck. So it's what now? Tyler, I didn't mean to interrupt you.
You good?
No, what were you saying?
It's super unique. There's not a lot of sensations like it. So it's like, what does it feel like? It feels like a tattoo.
Yeah, it sort of feels like a vibrating piece of metal. It's hard to explain. Hacksaw Ridge is awesome, man. Yeah, that is, man. Hacksaw Ridge is one of the best movies I've ever seen.
Is that the Desmond Doss one?
That's the one with what's his name, Andrew Garfield.
Yeah, he's playing the story of Desmond Doss, the guy. That
Yeah, that's exactly who he's playing.
That's the same guy that played Spider-Man.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, I'm a Star Wars fan. The first 3 were my favorite too, 100%. Let's see here. Yeah, it's on the meaty part of the body. It don't hurt. If it was on the thin part, it might hurt worse. Love the face he's making or face I'm making?
I make concentration faces.
You make concentration face. They say I love the face you're making.
I make all of them.
You gonna pay me to let you do? Or you can Petway Farms. Now he lives down in Petway lives down in Franklin, and he said I could have done that for you, Frank. As a matter of fact, I'll pay you to let me do it. No, I'm gonna stick. I don't mean to laugh, man. I'm sorry.
You're good.
But daughter has one on her foot. It feels like a mouse dancing on your skin, mouth first. Yeah, it kind of does. Um, no, I'm still not going to be tough. You're exactly right. Tina won't think I'm tough anyway. Uh, um, Back to the story of Star Wars. Micro Farmer is kind of deep. It really is, but it's good. That's probably a wise decision, Petway said. Yeah, yeah, Petway. I'll tell you what. If y'all decide you want a tattoo, this guy's in Bremen, Tyler, Black Lantern Tattoo, and he does excellent work. I mean, most excellent work. His work looks like a photograph. I mean, it's just really high detail, real good looking stuff. So you know anybody that needs one, they've got some good prices too. He'll pay you to let him cut you. Haha, yeah, that's about right. That way, we've still got to meet up. How's your wife, man? Did she do good in her surgery? Okay, House of Blaine, good to see y'all. You have a good night. But I'm hoping. Uh, yeah, I was wondering how your wife's doing. Man, I know she had surgery. Was it today? Um, Somewhere close to today. She did well yesterday. In a couple of weeks, she'll be back to normal. Well, man, tell her we're gonna pray for her. We sure are. We're definitely gonna be praying for her. We'll say prayers for her tonight. We sure will. Uh, yeah, Rogue One was really good. I didn't like all the movies that were out there, but I did like Rogue One. Um, you're right. Solo was terrible. I didn't get even halfway through it, and I was ready to just kick my TV. Um, had a friend that also, here that also do tattoos, and he is so good and such an artist, and made some beautiful ones on your brother. That's awesome. She's across the pond over in Europe. Beanie said Nana is with you. No, Nana's not with me. She probably went to the store or something. The weather's pretty bad here. It's getting pretty rough there. Uh, Georgia traveling and fishing. It's getting pretty rough over this way, turning real dark. Um, so they lost you. She's asleep. She's asleep. Yeah, you can't judge Star Wars for the movie. She said yes. Okay. Tina just sent a text said yes. Uh, she's probably gonna be on here in a second. Um, let's see here. There's everybody saying hey to everybody. No narcotics. That is awesome, Micro Farmer. Man, he's got the coolest place in his backyard. Tyler, you ever seen that in Connecticut?
Mm-hmm.
He's got a whole little, like a um, permaculture farm going on there. All kind of groceries coming out of that backyard.
Oh, cool.
He's not growing any grass. All he's growing is food, which is smart. I don't know why we're all not doing that. Why are we spending all the money to grow grass when we could be growing food? It just really doesn't make any sense. So I like his way of thinking. Um, 7 holes in your right shoulder. Tina had, I think, 4. Uh, yeah, I like that too. Do or do not. There is no try. Yoda was awesome. Yes, you got a food forest. What do you got going on? Uh, Now this one right here I've got says I find your lack of faith disturbing from Darth Vader, and I like that. So I'm big on faith. I'm big on faith. It says without faith, it's impossible to please God. So you can follow every rule in that Bible, and if you ain't got no faith, you ain't doing no good. So uh, I tend to lean more toward faith than anything else. Um, yeah, I know that top chat's a killer. It messes you up. Yep, choking old boy for doubting about the force. He sure did. He said, "I find your lack of faith disturbing." Yeah, I love that line. That's my favorite line. First movie is my absolute favorite. I watched it when I was 7 years old in the movie theater, and it was absolutely awesome. Um, your mom had a big something, big garden. She grew everything. Nothing like going out in the garden, digging up potatoes and carrots. Yeah, it is. It's awesome. Yeah, Wayne said, "Tell me about the faith the gas hand." Yeah, a bunch of them have seen the videos on here when I have run out of faith, but it's the truth. Wayne's telling about that. Um, I kind of exercise my faith a lot on gas. I'll go, man, I'm gonna have faith enough to get this car down the road somewhere. But if you can't trust him with a gas hand to make the car go further than it's gonna go, how are you gonna trust him when you die to get you into heaven? That's a real big. That's a real big point, ain't it? If you can't trust him with $1, how are you going to trust him to get you into heaven? And if you can't trust him with your car, how are you going to trust him with $1? So I'll faith it a lot on gas and try to get from here to there and get further. And Wayne will tell you, he's rode with me a bunch of times. Man, we have ran out of gas and coasted 2 miles, 3 miles, 5 miles, and then just pulled right into the gas station at least 30 times. And it's just crazy how that works. But God always gets us there one way or another. I've run out of gas a few times, but when I run out of gas, it was exactly where I needed to be during that time. And it's pretty awesome. I know people think that's crazy. Cowboys and Aliens, man, that is a great movie. All right, I'll see y'all, Crazy Family Homestead. I don't blame you. That's an awesome movie. It came out in 1980. I was 6. I remember my parents took me to the drive-in. I fell asleep. I was 6. I was 7 when Star Wars, the first movie, came out. And let me tell you what, before we had that, we had Star Trek. And you could just about see the fishing line holding the ship up. And when I saw Star Wars the first time, it was like, man, this is real. It's 100% real. Space is real. And I mean, I just absolutely went nuts over it. And got that Christmas, I got every toy they had out. Or not every one of them. I got a bunch of them. And so I'm still collecting Star Wars toys. I've got tons of them. I don't know why this thing's going out and dimming like that. That's weird, isn't it? Is that doing that?
Yeah, I guess it was trying to compensate for the fluorescence.
I guess it is. I don't know. Okay, I lost a bunch of chats all of a sudden. That is disturbing. Yeah, Reverend Grandpa Prepper, that bothers him severely. He is a prepper. He don't like that. Flashy, flash, flash. Yeah, I don't know what that is. Used to prepper gas and I've gone 450 miles on a tank and normally got 200. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's exactly what I've done several times. But love the first Star Trek, the motion picture. I do too, man. I love the Wrath of Khan. That was an awesome movie. I got a bunch of Star Trek figures too. I got them in the packs. But see, that's where I found out Tyler from. You know, he was supposed to do my tattoo over at the other place. When he was over there, I had an appointment with him, and for some reason I had to cancel it. And I forget why. But then my buddy Joe that I work for on the swimming pools, Contiki pools, he's a big Star Wars fan too. And me and him, buy, sell, and trade Star Wars stuff from each other. And, we work with each other, so we're always into Star Wars. And Joe got a bunch of Star Wars tattoos. He's getting Boba Fett tattooed all over his shoulders and his arms, all Boba Fett's armor. And it's really cool. So he said, man, you need to go to my tattoo guy. And I looked at his work, and I was like, man, that's just excellent work there. That one you did at the control panel,
Oh yeah,
man, that was just awesome,
that was
man.
fun.
And And I was like, man, I'm gonna get you to do mine. And it said,
And here we are.
camera's lens just trying to adjust the light in the room. Or if you move the phone. Yeah. I guess that is it, Toby. Uh, let's see here. Let's see here. It says she's still better, but in a lot of pain. I sure do hate that she's in pain. Um, you was live when it come out, but just barely. Yeah, I watched mostly what I watched was the reruns on it. Uh, hey, Gail, good to see you back in here. Nearly. Oh, okay. Oh, well, you have a good evening, Orchid. Good to see you. Hey, Ed, what's going on? I sent that to you in the mail. I hope you got it. Uh, Walsh Farms. Hey, Walsh Farms. Um, didn't see Walsh Farms. Uh, yeah, I'm getting Buck Rogers tattoo. That's right. There's Walsh Farms. Saying hey to everybody. Um, man, somebody said you got an awesome beard, man.
Oh, thanks.
So let's see here.
I grew it myself.
He said he grew it himself. It is, isn't it, man? Attacking these camera phones are insane. Uh, yeah, that's what this is a phone. Um,
Did you see that documentary, The Social Dilemma?
what's going on?
Oh, it's a documentary about how much your phone knows about you. Well,
Oh,
that's not the only part of the documentary, but that's part of it.
oh, I know it is. I know my phone knows about me because me and Tina was talking the other day. What we were talking about? We were talking about something that was obscure. Something. Oh, we was talking about getting oysters from Willett Grove from John. We was talking about getting these oysters from him, and they're called great white oysters. And I mentioned it like 4 times. Next thing I know, my phone started sending me advertisements from great white oysters. Now, is that weird or what? That kind of freaked me out. It was listening to our conversation. But the social dilemma, yeah.
It's on Netflix. It's
Is that the one you're talking about?
Yeah, it'll make you want to throw your phone
Really?
away. I don't know. Maybe you shouldn't watch it because it's
It's what, Wayne? It's the feds. He said, I hope you hurt yourself. If you didn't, it'd be really strange. Yeah, it'll blow your mind, that movie they're saying.
it's creepy. That's for sure.
If Dr. House, that's on
House
the
on
TV.
Yeah, behind me.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, can they see the TV?
Oh, yeah, I guess
Oh,
it
I
is.
didn't even notice.
If he was still practicing, this virus would be gone.
You read it?
Yeah. Really? The live's not moving while the comments are. Are we buffering for anybody else there?
We're just holding real still.
We're holding real still is what we're doing, yep. It's moving on that their end, they say. Other people are saying live. It's bigger than them. It's the tech sector. Yeah, it is. I think they are. They're working on making profit selling stuff. It's not moving on you. Okay. Toby's back moving. I don't know what it is. I hope it don't have me making a real weird face.
I make them all day. It's okay.
I know what you mean. I do too. I used to play music, and
Oh yeah,
I'd make
guitar
them.
face.
I mean, I've had pictures put in magazines of me making the most awful face you ever seen in your life. Son, I look like, I'm serious. I got one in a magazine I've got in my office. I'll bring it down here and show you. And that a close up of me playing, and I'm making the most horrible looking face you
That's
ever
when you
seen.
know you're into it.
Yeah, I was like, oh my God, did they have to take a picture of me when And it made me look so fat. My shirt was pulled up. You can see my belly, which half my pictures have got me on that. But anyway, that's the way it goes. Let's see here. We got a Rick on here. La La Farm. Yeah, there's Rick. Hey man, I canceled that live earlier. I didn't mean to do that. I picked up the phone and hit the button and canceled it. So anyway, I hate that. Yep, trying to get us caught up their technology and weeding out the weak. Yeah, I'm afraid that I'm on with that. I'm afraid that's exactly what they're doing. Um, I'll tell you what I think they're doing, and y'all gonna probably get mad at me for saying it, but or y'all won't get mad at me for saying it. Somebody might get mad at me for saying it. But I'll tell you what I think they want. I think they want everybody to work at home, work from home, not leave your house, and us just be livestock that's at our house living in our fence. That's what I think. And I think they'd like to have that permanently, the people that are in control. But, that's just my opinion. The eraser in real life, yeah. AI is watching us like the Terminator. That's exactly right. Uh, that's the way I look at it. I think that's right. I ain't said nah. You ain't saying no crying. He ain't making it hurt. It's actually not hurting at all. What I'm crying worse about is I hadn't had nothing to eat in 9 days. That's what I'm crying about. Uh, you were suspended by Will It Grow from Shed Wars. Had to go check it out. Well, was you suspended, La La Farm? That's an honor to be suspended from Shed Wars. I mean, I think we've all been either suspended or got our second and third warning and stuff like that. So that means John likes you. Uh, uh, How to Serve Man. It's a cookbook. Oh no. Uh, that is the social dilemma. Oh man. You got 2 warnings. I got a bunch of warnings, Boone. I know what you mean. Me and Boone Dad's got a bunch of warnings. Uh, Never believe the rumors. Now John's a good guy, man. He's not a good guy. He's a great guy. He's actually turned into one of my better friends. And but oh yeah, he'll roast you on YouTube. That's just how John does. That's how he shows you he loves you. If he ain't roasting you, he probably don't like you. Uh, Never believe the rumors, Lala. Oh, I'm way behind. Uh, all right, good to see you, Toby. Thank you for coming in. Uh, it was a Twilight Zone show. Yeah, I appreciate you eating something for me. That's all right. Where's Tina? I don't know where Tina is. She's somewhere. She's probably out on a hot date. It's Saturday night. So there ain't no telling. No, she was coming over here, but she couldn't come because she had to have a little surgical procedure done, which is, not a big deal, but she was sore. She didn't want to do it. Yeah, I know. I'm thinking about changing the name because Tina's always on Colette Fry, and she don't ever get on here no more. Uh, so I'm thinking about naming it to Let Me Be Frank. Anyway, I'm thinking about that, but I'm thinking about firing Tina. What do y'all think? Y'all think I should fire Tina? Uh, yeah, she's at home with the kids. Uh, Tony, she's at home with the kids, but no, I'm joking. I would never fire Tina, but I would like for her to hear that and get mad. Fired, Wayne says. That's her son. Wayne says fired. Yeah, I'll be in bad trouble. Wayne, tell them how much trouble I'd be in if I tried to fire Tina. Oh, she would whip my butt. Fire, Micro Farmer says. Yeah, Wayne's laughing because he knows. He knows his mama would beat me like a drum. Uh, How to Serve Man, slightly rare. Yeah, I know it. I am treading on dangerous territory there, Rick. I should have worn my La La Farm shirt up here. I forgot about that. Hashtag Where's Tina? Yeah, there's no telling. Uh, Yeah, she'd be mad. She should be on here now. She knew I was going live. You want to see what it's looking like? Does that mess you up?
You good?
I'll show you what it's looking like.
We're getting there.
Looking really cool.
Oh yeah. A lot of lines right now, but
That's a lot of lines.
the shade will make it come to life.
Yeah, you'd have to cook. If everybody was gonna eat, where's Waldo Wayne here? If everybody was gonna cook, everybody would have to cook them well done because of the virus, so you wouldn't get contaminated. That's true. You have your Lala's Farm shirt on, Walsh. That's cool. Yeah, man was the virus. Oh, I did promise Ernie I was gonna cry. I forgot about that. I promised Ed's wife Ernie I'd cry over this tattoo. Um, I'll try to figure out how. I hadn't. I haven't. I don't know why. And I mean, it ain't a saying I'm a big strong man because I don't. But that's something I'd like to talk about. Um, I don't know why it is, but man, I can't cry, and I have no idea why. I would like to cry. There's lots of times I would love to cry. I just think there's too many years of my dad telling me to suck it up, and you know, I don't know why. Can you cry, Tyler?
If the situation requires it.
Yeah, I can't. I can't. I don't know why. It's like it's impossible for me to do it. I didn't cry. I preached my mom's funeral, and let me tell you what, I was crying on the inside like a baby, but I didn't cry through the whole funeral. So I don't know. I just have trouble with that. I always heard real men can cry, so I guess I'm not. Can't say what y'all are wearing there. And you had them colorful shoes. Yeah, those are some cool shoes. Just say no to man. Yeah, I like them shoes. Those are really cool. See here, we got Homestead Aquarius on here. Cool. Cool. Let's see here. Where's Robert at? I didn't see him. Let me see if I've got it on live chat again. That's the... Yeah, it keeps on going back to top chat. There's Homestead Aquarius. You got to put it on live chat. I do have to get in touch with my feminine side. I'm not good at that. I'm really not good at that at all, and I should be. Because it's like, things hurt my feelings just as bad as they hurt anybody else's. And I mean, it hurts, but I don't know why. I can't do nothing about it. But that's just the way it goes. Now I get mad. Like when I should cry, I get mad. And I mean, I get crazy freaking mad sometimes, but I don't cry. I'll yell, but I won't cry. There been Grandpa. You cried like a newborn. That's funny. Urban Grandpa, yeah, if you get kicked there, it just about make you want to cry, wouldn't it? I've been kicked pretty hard there too. It's bad. I mean, don't get me wrong, I'll cry, I'll whine. But I mean, I'm talking about literally have tears coming out of my face. I just can't do it. I don't know why. I may have tear ducts that are broke or something. You've been filming in the Hurricane Delta. That is awesome. I hope y'all safe over there. It's raining pretty good here.
We're under a tornado watch.
We're under tornado watch. That's cool, Microfarmer. I hear you. I hear you, John. I don't blame you there. I don't like people hurting people and children and animals. That's big on me. Um, Vernon says he'll kill something. He gets kicked there. It rained all day there today. It did here too, Ed. Uh, it hadn't rained there, Jan. Boy, it is here. It's coming a big storm here. But yep, we're. Let me see here. Hey, I see what's going on. Oh, you ain't got to back up. I'm just doing one of what you're doing. Oh yeah, that is looking cool. Man, that is looking cool. I'm getting excited now. I like
We
that
still got a ways
tattoo.
to go.
Yeah, but that's gonna be cool when it's done.
We'll take us a little break here in about 10 minutes. Did I go with you?
Yeah, I'm good with that.
I'm gonna get me a coffee.
Your hand hurting?
No, it's just I'm gonna get me a coffee.
Well, good deal. Well, we're about 40 minutes into this live, so we'll wait till we take a break, and then we'll probably cut it off. And but but yeah, man, I'll tell you what. And John says, "Hello, Mr. Tadpole."
Talking to me?
Yep, and no, he's talking to somebody else.
Oh.
He said it's better to have a millstone around your neck than hurt a child. That's exactly right. Yeah, good to see you. Good to see you there, Pet Way. We'll talk to you next week sometime about meeting up with that stuff. Will it grow? But that's awesome. We're getting all tatted up with our friends here, so that's pretty darn cool. I don't know why this thing don't. Well, good to see you, Lala Farm. Uh, yeah, Ed, if y'all are ever over this way, this is the guy to get you some ink. He does real good work. Ed's dad lives down in the Warner Robins, so he comes through here every once in a while. I don't know what that is. I don't know what I just did. Interesting. Huh. How you get rid of that, I wonder?
I do not know. But if I did, I'd tell you.
Oh, yeah. I don't know what's going on. With that, there's something popped up on my screen, and I can't figure it out. Oh, there it goes away. That'll work. Don't cry from pain anymore. Only sadness. I'll tell you what, I don't know why. I don't know. My dad was, he was kind of one of my old school dads, you know. You didn't, I mean, from when I was little, no, you don't cry. Or, you know, what are you doing? Are you crying? You're kidding me. Are you crying? Really? I mean, that's the way he did. And I was like, you know, so I just figured out how not to. And now I can't. And it's really, I probably need to go to a psychologist to get that figured out. That's probably some of my deep-seated, messed up stuff. Yeah, Gail, I hope you are feeling better. We're going to pray about you too tonight. Oh, yeah, everybody must have had dinner. It's starting to pick up. A few people starting to come in. I appreciate all y'all that you know, stick around and stay. Y'all are awesome. Absolutely awesome. But, you go curse before you cry. Yeah, I'm kind of the same way. Uh, It's when your dad would give you a real reason to cry. Yeah, that's how my dad was too. He would say exactly that. He'd say, I bet our parents all said the same thing because most of us are around the same age. Um, Cry in one hand and do something in the other and see which one gets full the quickest. And or want one hand, do something in the other and see which one gets full the quickest. Uh, no, it's not my first one. I've got two other ones. This is my third one. And I'll give you something to cry about. Or if you ever went to my parents and you said, and you said, I'm bored, they'd give you a job. That's exactly what would happen. But No, my dad. Yeah, my dad was a veteran. Actually, he was. He was in Korea. Uh, he sure was. He wasn't in long, but he was in Korea. Uh, but he was a tough feller. He was pretty tough. Been sleeping a lot. I'm sorry, Gail. I hope you feel better. I tell you what, I'm so sleepy right now. I can't hardly stand up. It's because I've been on this fast for so long.
You want a coffee?
Yeah, man, I do want a coffee if you got one.
We got a Keurig in the back.
Oh, that's awesome. Awesome to get a coffee. That would be wonderful. You drink a lot of coffee?
I do.
I drink a lot of coffee. Korea War vet. Yep, that was him. Yeah, he was pretty tough. He was a tough old goat.
5-ish minutes and we'll take a break. I know I said 10 probably 10 minutes ago, but
Yeah, no, you're good. You just take your time. Yeah, only thing's hurting me. You know what hurts worse than getting a tattoo? It's sitting still for so long. That's what hurts. It's my legs about to go to sleep. That's the only thing that's bothering me. But I feel fine. You know, tattoo don't really hurt. It doesn't hurt at all. That's a big rumor that they heard, isn't it? Or does it hurt some people?
yeah. I mean, it also depends on where you get it.
Yeah, I guess so. I guess I got so much fat it don't hurt.
Well, upper arm's a good spot, but I mean, like if you get it on your ribs, it's probably gonna suck.
Well, my ribs are 5 inches thick to get to my bones, so that probably won't hurt either. Uh, Sounds like your dad. Yeah, yeah. Them older guys was a different breed, wasn't they? They were tough. My granddad, Lord help, he was tough. Yeah, sitting still is the worst part, Wayne said. You drank beer?
Me?
No, I was talking about Willett Grove. Oh, I mean, there's Ed Goslin. How are you? Uh, let's see here. Yep, learned the same tactics as military guys. Yeah, it's like I fell on concrete this past time, messed up my legs and my arm. But I fell one time before. Wayne remembers that. He's on this live. You remember when I fell on that concrete in the middle of the night on that garage we were doing? I fell off a 6-foot ladder backwards and hit my head on the concrete. And I laid there because it knocked the breath out of me. And it was totally black because the only light I had was the light on my head. And, you know, I knew nobody was coming to get me. I was just sitting there, fell down. And, hey there, Tin Can Gardner, how you doing? But, yeah, Wayne said he remembers that. And, yeah, I busted my head open and I laid there on the ground for a minute. My dad died in 2012. And so he was already been dead for a while. And, man, I finally realized I got to get up and get myself out of here, even though my head was split wide open. You know, I got to get up and get out of here, even though I'm hurt. And I said, I just can't. And I laid back down for a second. And, man, I swear I could hear my dad's voice saying, well, your mama always wanted another little girl. And I was like, all right, I got to man up and get up off the ground. So I did. But there's one thing about it. Your dad teaching you to man up, that toxic masculinity that they call today, that's not a bad thing. Little boys need to learn how to be men. There is nothing wrong with it. They won't survive in this world if they're not taught how to do that. And I don't have a problem with it myself. But your father passed away in 2012. Yeah, Wayne knew my daddy. He knew how he was. He was just that way. Everybody's saying hey to everybody. Yeah, that was really funny because, you know, you just had to get up. Dad died in '07. Yeah, you never know how much you miss your parents, man, until they're gone. And then you just miss them terribly. My mom died this past November, and I miss her terribly. Say hi, sweet John. Yeah, that is the truth. Just 1 second. Let me kind of move just for a second. Oh,
I'm about it. I have it in my head whereabouts.
No, you're good. Yeah, I sing the All in the Family theme song loud and bright. Me and Tina do. We sing that all the time. Uh, uh, yep. Serve the purpose for survival, not feelings. That's exactly right, Robert. I'm getting a Darth Vader tin can, Gardner. It's really cool. You would like it. I'll show it to you in a minute. Yeah, is this your first live stream while doing a tattoo?
Yes.
Tyler?
It's my first live stream, period.
It's his first live stream, period. Well, that's awesome. Well, how'd you get into doing tattoos, Mr. Tyler?
I went to college for illustration and thought I wanted to be a
See you, Van.
art teacher and got all the way to my student teaching and hated it and realized I was doing that for the wrong reasons, and so I added a couple classes and graduated with the Bachelor of Fine Arts with an emphasis of illustration, but I wasn't sure what I wanted to do with that. And then I had gone to school with the stepdaughter of a guy that owned a tattoo shop, and she was like, "Hey, you should tattoo." I'd never thought about it before, and I had some tattoos, but I was like, okay, and ended up, sort of falling in love with it. And 6 years later, here I am. Yeah, something like that. Anyways, I love it. It's a lot of fun. I get to use my degree every day, and I enjoy what I do.
Frank, you want to pick on Tyler. You mind if he picks on you? He likes picking on everybody. That's how he does.
I don't care.
He don't care. Go ahead. Living the American dream. Yeah, he picks on everybody. John does. Hey, man, you're not going to be able to call me Frankie Chubbs no more because I'm not going to be fat. I'm going to be skinny. You're going to call me Frankie Skinny. Yep, tattoo, that's right. Best job you can have right there, getting paid to do what you love. That's exactly right.
Oh, yeah.
I've heard somebody say that one time. They said if you do what you love to do, you never go to work. If your work is what you love, you never go to work.
It'll take 3-5 minutes.
Oh man, that looks awesome. Y'all want to see it?
So far, so good. You want to hold it?
Yeah. Is that awesome or what?
It's a little bloody right now. It'll look better.
That is awesome looking.
I'm gonna get me a coffee. You said you want one too?
Yeah, man, if you don't mind.
Yeah, cool.
Is that awesome looking or what? That is the coolest looking tattoo. I'll have to ask you when he comes back with a coffee break. Yeah, it's pretty cool. I'm gonna stand up for a minute. I'll stand up and let you see me now, Jan, because I have lost a good bit of weight. This shirt, hold on a minute, I'll lean it up against something. See here how that'll work. Well, I don't know how that'll work. I'll move it that way. Okay, there we go. Okay, this shirt right here fit skin tight a week ago, and now it's went way down. No, I'm cool. I'm good. Oh no, just black coffee. But I mean, you can tell I've lost a pretty good bit of weight in a short period. I still look real fat, but I've lost a lot, which is awesome. No, I'm not. I'm going to be a fat, but I'm not going to be a fat. So yeah, it's awesome, man. I've lost 23.8 8.9 pounds, which is 24 pounds in 9 days. That is absolutely insane. So I'm a big proponent of this juice fast now.
It's
Oh,
hot.
he's got me some coffee over here.
It's hot tamale.
Yeah, good deal. I like hot coffee. But I'm a big proponent of the juice fast now. Yeah, it is. It's good stuff. I'm tickled pink that I've lost that weight. I mean, really tickled pink I've lost that weight. Look at that. Is that cool or what? You like it? That's gonna look really cool when it's done. And so I got the base clef up here. I'm getting a Death Star right here. And gonna have X-Wings and TIE fighters fighting it out all the way around it. Oh yeah, thank you, man, Ed. I appreciate it. But oh yeah, I'm losing sizes, Ray, like you wouldn't believe it. Yeah, it's already starting to look cool, Ed. But I'll tell you what, look, I don't know if you can't see this, but this shirt that I've got on wouldn't cover. This shirt, I wore it 2 weeks ago, 3 weeks ago, and my stomach was just hanging at the bottom of it. That's what I had problems with all my shirts. But see, look, it's just hanging there like a big, huge shirt that shouldn't fit me. What will happen to the Oh yeah, that's what I asked him. I was wondering that. Yeah, I figured Darth Vader's gonna look like a prune, and that's gonna be that's gonna be wild. Yeah, good to see you, Ed, man. Hey, man, Ed, let me know if that y'all should have that. It's a certified letter. It should be in the mail. It's got that money order in it. I am your left arm. Yeah, that's right. Like Darth Vader. All right, good to see you, Ed. Yeah, I hope y'all doing good. Yeah, everybody's having a great evening. Well, we're 57 minutes in. I'm gonna go ahead and call it before we get this thing done. Let everybody go on with their evening and watch somebody else if you want to.
Turn back in and go in your bed.
Yep, we'll turn. I'll kick the live on when I get it done, and y'all can come back and see us when we're done, and in just a little bit. But y'all have a great evening. Love all y'all, and like I say, we'll kick this live back on when we're done with it. But thanks for all y'all for your support on losing weight, man. Y'all been awesome. Y'all have a great evening. See you.